Hor. Hor. You haven't seen the countdown yet, have you?
No.
It ends on horse. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, that's what I predicted you would do, and then you did it. So
That's right.
yes.
All right, so we have 10 in the lobby. They are flipping coins right now, friends, but we will be getting this game underway very shortly. No Rats versus Mouse Sports. The winner of this series will play mid or feed on the morrow, I do believe.
No Rats versus Mouse. You know who would probably be someone who would name their team No Rats? A cat. So one could say this is a cat and mouse matchup. Wouldn't you think? They should have the edge. Yes.
No new heroes. That's the only thing I look for, and I just get disappointed time and time again.
All right. Again, Slardar, Broodmother, they are all over it today. They're in like every game. Lone Druid too, Troll Warlord.
Where's Morphling?
Still nothing.
I'm
Must
telling
be a
you.
bug.
What if it's a bug? Then are you going to apologize to me for making fun of me?
Yes, I will.
Okay. How many times have you been wrong when it's a 50-50? That's right, but you don't learn your lesson. I've noticed that.
Nope. On going. So what's the plan here? What's our bands? Maybe
RP
Tiny.
Man.
He seems pretty strong. Teams are loving him.
Yeah. I'm
I
seeing
think
like
we'll
this max tree build or something.
Speaking of trees, Nature's Prophet being in is very scary. You don't want to let that guy slip through. Viper, very strong. Strongest heroes are probably Nature's Prophet, Viper, Magnus, of course, but now he's gone. And we already lost the Beastmaster.
Gracious.
Yeah, we're flying now. Not a lot of Tinker counters. Good call.
Looks like very similar heroes to last game, actually. We got the OD in here. Skyrath's still available.
I'm banning the Mouse Force Bounty Hunter, one of their big ones. Good call by No Rats.
Oh, yes. Earthshaker. Great. Great stuff, my friends.
So what pools are shallowest right now? Supports are basically nil. There's like the Venge, I guess you might take here if you're No Rats, just for that flexibility of position 5 or position 1. And then there's Shadow Demon, Oracle, and Skyrath Mage.
Venge is going to be picked.
The Venge.
I don't think we've seen one game win with this hero. It has been a big bust. But
look at that combo, though.
Yeah, they have the minus armor. But the Underlord, immediate pick. The Roshan is real for both sides now. Oracle, really?
Good against the Slardar.
Wow.
You can take off the Corrosive Haze.
Yeah.
There's people from the burst that they have.
There's a limited amount of support heroes in the pool, too, so maybe that has something to do with it. Huh. Very intriguing. Okay, well, question is Venge a core or not? Probably yes.
Yeah, I would guess yes, but they if there's ever a game to make it support, I think it's when you're stacking a lot of minus armor, so you get a lot of usefulness out of the heroes of 5. The Viper, I think, is great for both teams. Big passives. The Underlord passive, even Earthshaker, if you can lay it down when you know he's going to blink in, that's a pretty huge passive to cancel.
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't think about that.
Pretty insane. And then the Vengeful Spirit is also another massive passive with all those new effects of the aura and everything. So,
but
I think
it is damage over time, and against an Oracle, that's never a good thing, right?
I guess.
In the mid to late stage, that is.
Yeah.
Pretty sure we're going to see an Ember. He's in every game. But yeah, you're right. Tiny's still available. Wraith King's still available. I think those are two very highly sought picks.
Tiny's interesting. I don't know. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, we're going to see the Tree Man.
Now, he's mostly magical based. So the minus armor will still help him. The chase is really good for a Tiny, though. Like, having that vision in the tree line and stuff is so good with Toss, obviously. Yeah. So he synergizes quite well with Slardar. He's like OD in that way.
How does the tree toss work? Do you know? Because you can ground target. So what happens with that tree on the way to the ground?
What do you mean you can ground target? No, you can't ground target tree toss.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
What?
Well, so I played him the other day. I didn't test it on the ground itself. I tested on like trees, like the tree area. And you can definitely throw it when there's no target. I know that. So I don't know how it works in terms of, does it just hit the first target it reaches, or does it
I think
hit
it
everybody
just
on the
hits
way?
On the ground. Are you sure?
Would you like to leave this game and test it out real quick?
No, I believe you. It says target point. So it splashes a circular race around the target unit. That's for the tree.
So it sounds like the point where it ends is where it has a splash. It's not like on the way there.
Circular splash.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, it's a weird spell. I mean, we saw Arteezy, Sumail, a bunch of players maxing out the tree grab, going for like a 1-1-3, which for me is very surprising. I don't know if that's going to be the trend. I think they'll try it out. They'll see maybe it's, I don't know, maybe it is good. Who knows? Very odd, though, as Windrunner's going to be picked up now. Are you reading the ability?
No, I was confused because someone's saying you can't dispel Corrosive Haze, and so I'm double-checking that it wasn't changed, but you definitely can. I'm not insane.
Corrosive Haze, undispel...
Yeah, that's a level 25 talent.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So at 25, then you can give him the huzzah. No more counter for you.
Yeah, but he's going to get that talent. Okay, my mistake. The level 25 talent. Apologies.
Why not? 25 every game, man.
Anyway.
This is a Wraith King game.
Man, this tiny thing keeps throwing me for a loop because I can never read the damn talent. Like, and the changes aren't that specific, so I just make these assumptions. So many changes this patch. So you can target the land, and that's without the talent, obviously. So then at one point in the game, you can toss and throw your tree at an area without any sort of target. So you can toss people into the Roche Pit and throw your tree into the Roche Pit without any vision.
That's right. Although that doesn't sound that great. The tree toss, that is, in combination with the toss itself. Interesting. Necrophos. All right. Oh, I didn't even think about this. Of course, the old combo, Necro Oracle. That is filthy. That is ridiculously nice. But Oracle could get blown up this game. You got the burst damage of Tiny, Venge Swap, and obviously Corrosive Haze we've been over. So if he can survive, this is a powerful combo. If not, not so much. And they will take Wraith King as well. So I really like this lineup.
I love how confused everyone is. There's people agreeing with me even though I'm wrong. Like, you're clearly right. And then there's people who are like, it's so great.
Can you guys just give me the benefit of the doubt? I'm right 90% of the time about these weird little mechanics. You know, most casters won't even talk about mechanics because they might get something wrong. I enjoy talking about it. It's very interesting to me. And yeah, I get them wrong every now and then, but not usually, my friends. This Shadow Demon will be a last pick here. So, good old Gork McGork here is going to be playing the Position 1 Wenge.
He loves his Venges and...
Wait, Thompson? This doesn't seem right.
What? Thompson? He's a mid player. Yes. Interesting. Pablo loves the Tiny. Maybe he'll just play...
They could swap again. Who knows?
I would think it would be him mid.
Either way, whose lineup do you like here? I think Mousesport's lineup is extremely good. The only worry is the Oracle getting blown up, but quite strong nonetheless, in theory. Thoughts? Prayers?
I'm not sure what the hell the lanes are for No Rats. That's my biggest question right now. I like the roaming combo of a Shadow Demon and a Tiny. And maybe Neekwall just prefers playing Wind Ranger, so he's going to play that mid, and Thompson will play the...
Yep, they switched.
No, okay, there's the swap. All right. Because things were looking a little sketch.
Why do they do that? Yeah, Mousesports also did a couple swaparoos. But should be an interesting game nonetheless. This is a best of one, or sorry, this is a game one of a best of three. In the lower bracket, loser of this series is out of the tournament. And they will join the final tribe who were out in the previous series. Spoiler alert. Actually, you're supposed to say spoiler alert first.
Yeah, you messed that one up, I think.
Sorry, guys.
You spoiled your spoiler alert.
I'm so sorry. Spoiler on spoiler alert. We are underway. Look at this Mousesports logo. What is this? That can't be right. Guys,
Thompson
can I get
He just gets that tree right away. He's just boom.
Does he? Wow.
Look at him. Look how adorable he is.
He does look cute. I'll give you that. But I just can't understand why this is considered good.
I mean, there's
toss
no way
and-
you grab the tree right off the start. There's no way that's the right play. It's impossible that this is the correct play because you should definitely be wait. Because what if there's a toss play where like someone just dies easy first blood?
Right, man. This tree doesn't
I think
have
he
much
just wanted to see
thickness
how
to
adorable it is.
it. It is adorable. We have time to do showcase mode on it as well. Very nice. This tree model though, it's leaves a lot to be desired. I'll tell
You don't like
that
the
much.
crystal dryad?
Well, it's more if you go underneath it, it's just like this hollow tree. There's nothing in there.
Yeah.
Like, how are you getting damage from that? It's just like a twig.
You know, I mean, look at that big ass rock in the middle.
I guess. But should be interesting to see how they end up prioritizing the hero farm and if they end up stacking camps for that tree guy, the tree grabber, if you will.
He's so slow. He's running. I'm coming, guys.
Oh, no rats is going to smoke up. Oh, they're not turtles anymore, are they? I just realized that. They finally got their logo.
Yes, they were being invited to the team yesterday, I believe, to get it figured out.
That's
All
great.
right,
That's
they're
great to hear.
hiding now. Let's see this radiant vision so they can see in here and
it's
here.
Popped. Oh, it's going to be a 5v5 engagement. Shadow Demon disrupts himself. All right, the stun onto Slardar, but it's on the other side of the fissure. Pretty sure Pablo needs to get out of dodge before he drops here. He's going to barely live to see another day. One more right click will take him out, but he's just going to walk away. MNT in the meantime. Coming into play here is Nikwa. Looks to be first blooded one way or the other. And Mouse Sports will take it. In the meantime, Slardar also dies to Spartan. So 2-0 advantage for Mouse. They were ready
He
for
was
that.
mid TP too, so he wasted that as well.
Oh,
which
well,
means
that's
he can't TP back.
Oh
to
my
lane.
god, look at it. Oh! Alright, I thought he was going to steal it. But he ends up taking a magic missile instead, so he'll have to walk back to base here. Alright, good start.
So Hobson's going top with his tree.
Okay.
Still wandering around. And Nico will be mid on the Wind Ranger.
So the thing I hate about this, and I'm sure it's going to get buffed at some point, or maybe not considering how much he's being picked, but the cooldown for tree throw is so long. Like, it doesn't go into effect until you've gotten rid of your tree, which is kind of weird.
It makes sense, or else I think because he already has such crazy combo potential that you can't give him more potential for like crazy burst damage, or else then that's the only build you're ever gonna see.
Yeah, I'm not saying it doesn't make sense. I'm saying like as a player, it's very awkward to have that.
It's not that. I mean, it's only 15 seconds. I don't think it's that long.
That's pretty long. I don't know. Like,
It
what if
could
you're
be
stuck
worse,
on
though.
like one? Oop, as we see a fissure bot, stuck on one more hit on that thing, right? You just have to get rid of the tree and pick up a new one, but you can't do it right away. It's very awkward.
Look at this
He's gonna
tree
throw it.
harass.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the usefulness of it in lane too. Getting some last hits, securing it up.
Yeah, bot lane though. Some right clicks applied to Skylark, but he has that level 1 atrophy aura along with the Firestorm, so he's not the easiest kill, to be sure. These auras kind of cancel each other out, although Gork doesn't have that yet because he's only level 1.
Yeah, I don't think they can really deal with Skylark either. Like, if they try and 1v1 him or anything, or just like trying to actually trade blows, like give him the love.
Yeah, Nico getting forced out of lane completely. See if he ends up... Yeah, he misses 2 creeps of experience. Could be a big deal in this early stage of the game. But based on what I've seen from Tiny so far, the build really isn't any different. We're going to see a fissure. Up. Fakes it a couple times. We'll block in the Shadow Demon. And there's the Wraith Fire Blast. This looks to be yet another kill. Going the way of Mouse Sports. 3-0 advantage right now. Oh, Skylark. Big beefy guy. I'm a real fan of Underlord. He fell off horribly. I say fell off. He never really was a thing, though.
Yeah, he never quite landed, eh?
But I like his skill set. I think this talent thing is pretty bad, though. What does Firestorm wave damage even mean? Why wave damage?
Like every wave of it. Like, so wave damage is like
Oh,
it has
okay.
6 waves.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's pretty huge. That's a lot of damage, man.
All right, it's better than I thought then.
It's
I'll admit.
almost a little. It's a little more than one more level. It's pretty cool. Top lane.
Tiny
Thompson.
top lane. Oh, the heal comes out after the initial damage from Spartan. But looking
This
at the
is
mid
the,
lane, right? Mm-hmm.
This is the legendary MNT Earthshaker, by the way. I know we
That's
haven't,
true. Yeah,
the Boston Major epic moment.
I remember. I remember vividly. Ended up being a 3-1, of course. That was the only game that was close. It's pretty crazy to think about how much momentum they had. But it was one of those things where they were just happy to be there.
Yeah.
Happy for the ride. But they've been really disappointing since then. It's just pretty sad because as far as personalities go, like they have to be like top of the totem pole.
They're extremely nice and they're hilarious and they're very outgoing. But it's kind of sad, I was going to say, because everyone predicted that would happen. Single elimination, they're not going to get anything again, and then that's what happened.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
The haters
Bot lane, we have the magic missile into the crush. Looks like Skylark will be okay, though, although Pablo's going to continue the pressure. Has another crush, and they're going to be able to find this. Nicely done there from No Rats.
They have a... Oh, this Fisher block on East.
Yeah, the Fisher block is there, and Chantona will not be there, though. The stun? Nope.
He's got no
way
shock.
to cancel.
Top lane, Thompson. All right, thought maybe he was thinking about going in there, but Madara, the old 1-1-1 build. I gotta start prepping those skeletons, you know.
Yeah, vision of that. Oh, the creep was following him. I guess Wraithfire Blast now. Onto Tiny with a 2-level advantage right now.
Can't get a crit though.
And he is prioritizing Avalanche, by the way. His Thug
that
will get crushed. Nico's here with the power shot. It will connect, but there's the Ghost Shroud and the Wand. Did he actually Wand first? He might have. Shackle Shot will connect, and that'll end up resulting in a kill for No Rats.
Thompson's being chased too.
Thank you, Thompson.
What an interesting choice. So I understand why he's doing it. Like, I get why he's maxing Avalanche, but it's so rare to see. Because in this lane, he doesn't have any friends, so his toss isn't that useful in the end. So, like, what are you going to... Like, you can't use toss to CS that well without approaching the wave, or else he's going to get stunned by Wraith King and die. So he's forced to use Avalanche instead.
Right.
I'm not sure if I'd fully commit to, like, 3 levels, though. That seems a little surprising.
Yeah, plus it'll end up lowering his damage as the game goes on here. Shadow Demon's going to get the fissure off. Or fissure applies to him. Double TP, though. No Rat's trying to... Well, he could toss in Pablo if he really wants. But... doesn't look to be the case, as Pablo's actually just going to chase this down the old-fashioned way. Wraith King. The Shackle will apply. Only level 4, so no ult to work with. Fissure, it's going to be too late. Doesn't even bother. But the way that Grow works, I'm guessing it hasn't changed, actually. I'd have to double-check this. Does it still increase toss damage?
No, it does not.
Oh.
It has been morphed around.
Okay, that makes more sense then.
Yes.
Okay, because Avalanche was literally never maxed before toss, ever.
I mean, the cooldown's still a pretty brutal difference, right? I mean, you're looking at 17 seconds versus 8.
Yeah, Pablo, he's going to be found out here by MNT and Spartan. He's going to get a double crush and just be on his way, most likely. Purge's coming, though. And there it goes. Now Sports is going to have to back that horse up, though. Madara's still only level 4 right now. Thompson's level 6. We'll be going for Treads first. So, assuming Treads blink... And then that's where things kind of open up. Maybe an Echo Saber. Like, attack speed is actually super important on this hero now.
Blade Mail's pretty good this game, too.
On Tiny? They're going to blow up the Wraith King. I would love to see it, but
I was looking at Madara the whole time you were talking about that.
That's fine.
Did you just say Madara up top? Or I guess you were just talking about the matchup with him. But anyway.
I don't know. I don't know what I say. I don't listen to myself.
No, I thought you were advocating for a Wraith King Blade Mail, and I was going to agree.
Well, the toss crush. There we go. Fissure could come out, but it's not going to be enough. Pablo's stuck on the other side, though. Level 2 Sprint has TP available. Enchant Totem is... No. He would have to have guessed that completely.
Yeah. There's a Scythe mid, so Nico needs to be careful about rotations here.
Yeah.
Keep his HP pretty high.
He's able to push the lane a little bit here, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, another mid Windrunner.
19 denies, 36 last hits, getting that nice early start on Avenge Core. He's being wrapped on,
getting surrounded here. The Crush is here to try to keep things at bay. The Magic Missile onto Wraith King. The support comes in the form of Shadow Demon. Pablo able to sprint away for now. Looking for perhaps a little bit more as MNT has come to play now. Stun on top of Vengeful Spirit. That's a Wraithfire Blast into a Fissure, into the Enchant, not even needed. Oh, Shadow Demon able to get off the Disruption, but he gets the swap off. All right. He'll take that, I suppose. Shadow Demon will probably fall, but much better than the Vengeful Spirit, to be sure. Here comes the Crush that's just going to blow up this Slaughter. No problem. But the Magic Missile and Windrunner are able to take out that Underlord. Spartan.
Oh, the Vengeance go!
Is it following him right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
it was following the Oracle. It almost got him.
But a good fissure to prevent any more aggression there. But Thug is just pushing mid in the meantime.
Man, this tree is pretty crazy, even at just level 1. Because you only get 2 attacks, but the fact that the damage doesn't change is just huge. So, like, once you're level 6 and you get that bonus damage from your grow, he just hits the camp once with it and then throws it in instantly.
Yeah.
It's a very good way to flash fire.
There's no benefit to throwing, though, right? Other than the range. Correct?
There is
That's my
a
understanding.
circular splash damage instead of a trapezoidal splash damage.
But for like a
So-
camp, it doesn't matter.
So there.
Shackle shot onto Necro. Arcane Rune is activated. And we see some drawing on the map, but Pablo. I heard a Wraithfire Blast go off on Venge here.
Bottom
And they're
lane.
going to try to wrap around on him. Level 6 is available, though, so they're going to have to kill him
He
twice.
lost his mana.
Yeah, he doesn't have mana now. Can tread swap.
is
There's
up.
the wand. All right, that'll be the reincarnation. Don't think any support's coming. As I say that, Necrophos is here. Wraithfire Blast applied to Vengeful Spirit. But they have the control. They have so much control. Stun after stun after stun. And slow with that crush as well. Madara, one more crush, I would think, does it with the help of the rest of his team. But everybody's abandoned him. Now Pablo's on the run. There's the Howl. Nobody has
Still have
any
swap.
mana. That's kind of the problem. He swaps in. Oh, Madara! Oh, he's going to live thanks to the Reaper Scythe Thug. The Vengeful Spirit essentially sacrificing his life
They went
for
for the
his
big play.
support. Top lane. Skylark in a lot of trouble. Tiny. Looks like Thompson gets it. Will he die to Spartan is the question. Has absolutely no mana, but... Okay, he's just going to go to right-click the battle. He pops the wand. You don't get to see that very often.
Yeah, that might have been a moment to run. Didn't have enough mana for the Purifying Flames. But he doesn't know that, or he didn't click him in time or something. But yeah, that was quite the play down bottom. Very nice grab by Thug there on the scythe, so he couldn't get the return. Because he was trying to like a swap into a stun and then like maybe go in the fog and TP or something from the Venge, I think was his attempt there. Definitely the riskier of the possible plays there. What is Skylark's purchase order? What is he buying?
Nick,
What is... What? No, I'm looking at
What?
Skylark. Got
In
an
the top
Ogre
lane?
Axe and a Force Staff queued up.
Huh. Aghanim Scepter, bro. Hey. I don't know. What does this build now? It builds something, probably. I don't
Oh,
know.
it's the Meteor Hammer, isn't it?
Oh,
exactly
no.
what it is.
No, no. That's why I don't know what it builds into. No.
Yeah.
Not again.
Pretty much my exact reaction. I was like,
No.
what item could this be? And I was like, what haven't I built in the new patch? Oh, yeah, that thing. I've only tested it in lobbies. I don't know. This is... It makes sense with the
He
hero.
might be in some trouble here. Pablo comes in. Not able to get the crush off yet, but he will eventually. Oh, the Echo Slam comes out, though. And that's enough to keep the enemies at bay. Thug TPing for support as well. So Echo Slam down. Not a huge deal considering he has no Blink Dagger yet. Still 1,200 away
So-
from finishing that.
Pit of Malice into Meteor Hammer.
It doesn't last long enough. It's a 3-second channel time.
Pit of Malice into Meteor Hammer.
Uh-huh.
Well, you need some other stuff along the way, right? There's gonna be like a Fissure and stuff, and then there'll be
you
Firestorm
need
raining down.
Pit
He's
of
the
Malice
Meteor
into
Man,
another
dude.
stun. Yes.
Oh, he needs to pause. His team's flaming him too hard. They're like, what are you building? gonna bring up a video and show his teams. He's got a Dota
God.
buff replay that he's putting on the projector. Say,
So-
listen here. This was my Meteor Hammer game where I was victorious.
Oh,
I
God.
will show you all.
I mean, I
I'm
don't even
looking
know if I
forward
want
to
this to work. I hate the idea of these items so much. But Skylark, he's committing to it for sure.
Oh, come on.
He's also committing to the level 25,
Why do you
25%
hate it?
Firestorm building damage.
Why do you hate it? Why do you hate it?
I
Why?
just- I don't know why I hate it, honestly. I don't know how to explain. I just hate it.
It's cool.
Meh.
It's like a nice item to stop the high ground siege. How many of your games end with some shitty, awful high ground situation?
I understand. I
All of
understand.
your games are terrible. I hate playing with you.
Well, that's
So-
because we're just collectively awful as a group. It has nothing
I
to do
know.
with the item. You know. You
This
think that-
item can
You really
save
think
you.
us getting that item saves us? No, absolutely not. 100% does not. I don't know.
I'm
dude.
just gonna perpetually blame Glex. That's my
Yeah, fair
what
enough.
I've settled on.
Well, Thug working on his Veil of Discord. Already has the hood in tow. We'll be trying to take out this tier 1 tower, see if Nico can actually deny. Haste is there, though. Not sure if he actually wants to do anything with only a level
All right,
4
can we
Shadow Demon.
plot a kill out of this pause? Can anyone plot a kill?
Plot a
Nothing
kill?
top. Yeah, can you like if you're sitting here, go, can we kill this guy mid? Like, I have a haste rune. You have disruption. Can someone TP in? Like, does Tiny have a TP?
No,
Tiny
no
does
Tiny
not have
TP.
TP.
Slardar
Bench has
does.
TP. So, if they haste on Nikwa, shackle MNT, just the mini stun into a disruption with Avenge TPing in.
You know what's going to happen? They're going to kill the tower and they're going to back away, and that's going to be the end of it. And that's exactly what happens. So,
stop the deny. Hey, I'm just saying.
That's fine. I know.
A little bit of theory.
Oh, the skeleton army is out. Oh, I didn't know they don't all come out at the same time. It's like a wave.
Yeah, they look
That's pretty
cool.
hilarious. Release the skeletons. That's what he should say. No, either way, Thompson now. He went armlet, by the way. Did you mention this?
On who? Sorry.
Tiny.
No.
Tiny armlet. I have never seen. All right, well, he's going to take out this stack, and he's going to do so in very fast fashion, but he's going to get completely ganked and Reaper Scythe. Like, that's what you get for getting an armlet. Look at certain equal with the double damage. You can see that new focus fire coming into play. Unfortunately, the power shot will not connect, and he's going to have to back up. But yeah, Tiny armlet.
That's some next level shit right there. So you're trying to get a really early big damage boost to use your cleave so you can farm really fast. I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this is the biggest tease, by the way. This Underlord
Plus
ult. He's gonna get crushed. There's a couple TPs coming though. There's the swap. Gork better be careful. He's gonna get Pit of Malice again. MNT is here. Can he get off the enchant totem? He's gonna try, but the disruption is there. Gork.
Dude, who cut all these
has the
trees earlier?
TP.
That was helpful. Right in there. Look now, they just grew in.
Oh. Did they just grow? Is there a tree amp protector in the game? Yeah, Pablo.
Who let him out?
Oh, Pablo. The death pulse is on its way to heal you. Well, Skylark in the meantime, still working on that meteor hammer. Very, very excited to see it, as you can tell. But toss in mid lane.
Now,
Fissure is there to hold him in.
Toss.
Madara with the Wraith Fire Blast. Can he take down Pablo with his skeleton army? They will try. It's a 1-for-1. Thompson being chased. He's pretty scared of skeletons, as you can tell. The Wraith Fire Blast is there. Spartan gonna try to get this slow off, or the purge, but they're just gonna back up as these skeletons will now be cleaned up. Gold, gold, gold.
That is so funny though. So like he can just turn on the armlet, then toss the tree, right, and it'll boost the damage the tree does.
Yeah.
But that's what a comical thing to attempt. I don't know. Thompson's a very good player, obviously, very high mechanical skills. He's the guy who plays those Arc Wardens. He was one of the first people to start like owning on Monkey King and really abusing him. So I definitely have faith in his mechanical abilities, which Armlet always gives you that extra option to toggle through things. However, one must say he is playing against the Necrophos, which is kind of scary. You're doing that kind of stuff. Oracle as well, one of the highest magic bursts in the game with a 360 nuke on such a low cooldown that you're just like, you know, gotta be wary about these toggle plays.
But at the same time, I'm very happy to see a new build on Tiny. I think one of his issues in the past was he was only good with IO.
Yeah.
So changing him, I wouldn't say it's been maybe it is a drastic change, but this one skill be a drastic change to a hero. It's not a complete rework, but it changes the hero a decent amount, enough that you have to think about whether he's actually viable without Ion, which we're seeing is the case right now, at the very least. So I understand the mentality behind changing him a bit. And why they had to get rid of Aghanim Scepter. Because IO Ags with level 15 talent, pretty strong. Now, does IO...
Man,
I don't think it does.
Neutrals.
It doesn't give... Who is that, Tiny?
Yeah, sorry, does what?
The Aghanim Scepter that IO gives with the tether,
yes.
It does not give stats, right? I'd be shocked.
I don't think so. It's just scepter bonuses, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I was stunned to find out that IO doesn't even need a scepter. That blew my mind. I can't believe that's how that ability works. I thought, like, you had to at least buy the scepter.
That would be garbage if you had to get scepter.
Well, I mean, I agree, but it just... And now it goes the other way.
MNT, he's going to be found out here with a nice false promise. Keeping alive for now. He's going to attempt to TP out, but there's a swap and the disruption. See if they have enough damage to actually kill him. He gets the Echo Slam off. He's going to heal up a decent amount, though. Here comes the Reaper Scythe. Is it enough to take out Venge? Indeed it is. Pit of Malice now applied to Pablo. As the,
Did you just get blinded by that meteor?
I did.
That covered my whole screen.
It looks exactly the same as Pit of Malice. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's perfect. That's
Maybe
why
that's the thing.
It. It's for the lore.
It's the same colors. They must work together. Shadowblade now on Topson. See if he ends up showing up in the bot lane here. Shackless shot does connect. Can do a little right-click damage, but Oracle is there for the save. And this is going to be a big
like
team fight.
300 damage.
Who? The Meteor Hammer?
Tiny, when he has his armlet on.
Yeah, that's quite a bit. He's going to take out this stack instead of fight right now. All right.
I think it's a pretty big part of this. It's just ancienting. Like,
yeah, it has
like
to
building
be.
a Mask of Madness. But the problem is, like, Drums, Mask of Madness, attack speed-based things aren't going to be as good as Tiny now because your cleave is attack
temporary.
count-based.
Yeah.
You want more value per cleave.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Huh. Maybe attack speed is not a thing on this hero anymore. So you just go straight up even more damage. Maybe a crit, something like that. I could see that. That's... Huh. See the Meteor Hammer come into play in the top lane. Fortifications there, but will only delay the inevitable. That's Skylark.
I gotta say, ever since Catapults got buffed, players do not get the tower nearly as often anymore.
Yeah.
It's actually shocking how often the Catapult gets it these days.
Yeah, the tier 1 tower is going to take some pressure. 10 seconds and we see another Meteor Hammer. Are you ready?
I've never been more ready for anything in my life.
All right, Skylark. Yep. Pit of Malice to tower. Stun it. There's the Meteor Hammer. Come on. Oh, it blends in so nicely. Great. Great item.
Oh, destroyed. Look at Skylark's pinging. He's like, look how much I'm owning this tower.
Spartan might be found out here. MNT has a fissure. Don't think I have enough burst damage to actually take... Okay, I say that, and maybe they can take him out.
No, you were right. You're so smart, Sunset.
I know. I was right. I knew it. I should never question myself.
Raindrops are a beautiful thing.
A lot of split pushing these last few games, it feels like.
Yeah, it really has been.
Oh, here's the never-ending ultimate from Underlord. And then the pause with no sound. Ah. It's only the level 1 that doesn't have the sound. Did you know that?
No, I didn't.
I'll explain that in a moment.
As to what you were talking about.
Oh, I will tell you very shortly. Remember how they added an extra second to that spell?
Oh, they never changed the audio file.
And the audio file, yeah, they never added that extra second. So for the level 1 ult, you'll notice there's a 1 second silence time. It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It's anticlimactic when you see this huge thing come into the screen. But they could probably change that back now, and Underlord would still be fine. Well, the Meteor Hammer is still there. It's funny that... What kind of stats does this give you? 12 strength, 12 int, 4 HP regen, and some mana regen.
It is quite the random collection of stats.
Yeah, I mean, it's pretty good for Underlord, though. He definitely needs mana regen, at the very least. First item, though. That's crazy.
Agi, this tiny... Oh, 0.
Yeah.
Never gets old.
Poor Tiny.
What a hilarious change.
I mean, it makes sense with lore, so why not?
I mean, look at his strength, though. He's rocking a 16% status resistance, and not bad.
Yep, not too shabby. Bot lane looks like Mouse Sports is going to amalgamate here.
This feels like a fight.
Take out this tier 2. Yeah, it could very well be.
Or are we going to let it go?
I don't know.
The Meteor Hammer's there. Maybe they can't. Oh, blinded.
You're not coming in.
The Meteor Hammer.
Yeah, this tier 2 tower is in a lot of trouble. Fortification is not up. I mean, they might be able to get a deny. The backdoor protection is now online. But Mouse Sports, they just have to wait for a Meteor Hammer again. That's how they win this fight.
Remember, that shrine isn't there to backstab anymore, so this isn't as easy as it used to be.
Yeah, that's true. There's the Pit of Malice. So you always know when he's getting ready to use Meteor Hammer.
Oh, they're out of here.
Yeah, they're out.
They're going to the shrine. They're looking at Roche.
A 5-man Dark Rift. Great value.
Yeah, he's already picking Roche. He's saying, go, 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 go. I want a Firestorm. Go, go, go.
He can also Meteor Hammer Roche, mind you. Oh, we're going to jump with the Echo Slam onto 2, but the Fissure to follow Slaughter blinks into the Fissure. Reaper Scythe will not take out Topson.
Why was he running?
Huh. How did that not kill him? That was strange. I have another pause here. That looked really weird. I don't know why that looked weird. I'd have to look back on it, but either way, Tiny will find his way to the grave regardless. Has the Shadow Blade. He did go Echo Saber. So
I'm trying to figure out, like, what am I missing here? Why? Why was he just running while scythed?
Oh, is that so? Maybe that was what confused me. He's running while scythed. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure we're just missing something. The classic.
Maybe it's because somebody bought a Meteor Hammer. It just breaks the game.
Yeah, maybe.
The game can't handle it. No one. Ice Frog did not think anyone would buy this item. But with Tiny Dead, they can get Roche. So we'll see if that ends up being the case or not.
Yeah, the Echo Saber is interesting though. Echo Saber and Armlet. That feels like counterintuitive.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good on someone like a Sven who has that big burst, I suppose. So maybe he's just kind of considering it the same way. I mean, it definitely fits the whole idea. I mean, obviously, Echo Saber is a pretty normal item on Tiny. I'm just a little surprised with the Armlet too. But in the end, he's just buying a bunch of value items. So I guess it really is just kind of normal, standard stuff.
I hope it works out. I really want to see some new itemization on Tiny for sure.
I just thought he'd go something bigger, like, you know, the Echo Saber's standard again, but I thought he would be like going for that next big item. But I guess he's just buying more time for the gold to be stacked up on the Wind Ranger. Like, it's more important that she starts getting to some of those bigger items to get that Aghanim Scepter. Nikwa has the Blink and the Maelstrom, so he really needs that big Ags to help out. And Tiny's going to help facilitate that.
Why the Shadow Blade and not the Blink?
Sorry, the Shadow Blade, not the Blink.
Yeah, I mean, typically in Tiny's pass, you'd get just mobility, right? You go for an Echo Saber at some point, but it would typically be Blink, Shadow Blade, even Force Staff in some very rare instances, but basically mobility.
I think
here we see Shadow Blade first.
Shadow Blade's a lot better on Tiny because he's still right-click based. So you still want that farming capability, I would say. Just you want that damage. Plus, in a game against Oracle, I favor Shadow Blade more because you want to find the Oracle. You can't just go on anyone with the Blink Dagger the second you see them. Shadow Blade helps you scout the situation out a lot better and try and focus down the Oracle instead, so that whoever you're focusing doesn't just get saved and your whole spell gets wasted, your whole combo.
Yeah, that's true. He's not really playing the jump in and blow somebody up.
Oh, it was the status resistance. That's why, because the stun stopped working on the Reaper's Scythe. Thanks, chat.
That
feels like one of those ones that
shouldn't be the
work.
case.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it'd be like Yule's or whatever where they change it, but
yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that is a strange one, no doubt.
That's really funny.
All right.
I mean,
Tell
that's
me if you
what
can
you
hear
guys
this.
are here for.
Tell me
Thanks,
if you
guys.
can hear this, Trent.
Okay.
Silly casters. Don't you know about status resistance? It's been in the game for 2 weeks. Hold on. Wait for it. Wait for it. Oh, do you hear that?
Oh. Does everyone say phone? Oh, there was a phone. You have 5 minutes pause.
Soda.
Oh, that was funny. Yeah, that's hilarious though for spells like that, especially because I was just talking about how much status resistance he had. But
so you can
There's
theoretically heal and save yourself from Reaper's Scythe. That's pretty crazy to think about.
Yeah, it's weird. It is
I do agree though. That's one of those that I feel like I don't think necessarily all ults should not be taken into account, because I think there's been a couple threads about that. But that one in particular just feels like a very weird interaction.
Yeah, it's just because of, I don't know, we're so used to the spell working a certain way and how you're not supposed to be able to do anything that's kind of like part of the ability.
Here it comes! Oh! The Meteor Hammer! Have you seen Thor yet? No need, there's an underlord in this game. Yes,
we already have Mjolnir.
Skylark. Yes.
That is Thor's hammer, right? Am I crazy? Anyway.
What, the Meteor Hammer? Yeah.
No,
probably.
Mjolnir.
Oh, yeah, Mjolnir. I think so. Okay, Skylark gets shackled into a power shot. Pablo wants to initiate. You can tell. Jumps in with the crush. But there's the false promise to save our Skylark. And there we go. The mechanism come into play. That's going to be a double mech, essentially. Wraithfire Blast. Apply to Wind Runner. Here comes Tiny, though, with the massive damage. My lord, he just blows up the Wraith King. But that's the reincarnation. He'll be back in tow. Was that a Meteor Hammer used? I see it coming. It hits nobody because it takes 3 seconds to cast. Skylark now attempting to run out, but it's a 5v4 right now. Madara. Oh, he's getting pretty low. He doesn't have his ultimate to work with. Looks like they'll be able to clean him up. It's a 1-for-1 now officially as Thompson gets Pit of Malice up. Why can't you use your Meteor Hammer? It's on cooldown for 20 seconds. Thompson right-clicking, and he destroys the Oracle Thug in the meantime. Oh, boy, that Pulse Nova.
He can toggle it, though.
Can he, though? Can he? Can he? Oh, my God, that illusion is beating the crap out of him. Oh, my lord, Thug. He heals up, thankfully.
That thing was huge.
Well.
Oh, the meteor hammer's off cooldown.
Yes, go
Careful.
globally cast it quickly. Sorry, I give a lot of hate to this item. I don't know why I hate it so much. That's
really
called
back
the
in
sarcastic cast, by the way.
Surprised that, I don't know what these guys are doing right now. They're just like, yeah, one more wave and then we'll get out of here. I mean, they got the tower, so victory for the Radiant.
Yeah, I think one of the problems with using it on here is you have to layer it with somebody, right?
Yeah, you need a big spell. Like, you need an Echo... You need, like, root into Echo Slam while you're channeling or something.
Right. I saw a clip with Nature's Prophet who was being initiated on by Storm Spirit. He silences Storm Spirit, sprouts him, and then sits there awkwardly casting this item for 3 seconds.
Was it Z-Freak? It was probably Z-Freak.
I think it was, actually, yeah. It was pretty hilarious.
I didn't see the game, but I heard he was playing a position 4 Prophet. I've been waiting for that to become a thing, man.
I feel like
I want it to be in
become
there.
a thing. It used to be a thing
Position
a
4
bit.
Nature's Prophet. I think that hero's broken as hell. But it's not as good now because, like, ever since the jungle got changed, it's not going to be quite as viable. But, like, I remember Lil always talking about it being possible. Hey, he's got global TP. I mean, you got to try and work with that. But alas.
But alas. Yeah, I definitely agree. Oh, we're going to have a smoke here from No Rats. They're going to perhaps run into Skylark here. Skylark smartly puts down a Pit of Malice. That lasts for so long. They cannot take Roche, so no sneaky Roche. Scan comes out as well. They're still going to go for it. All right, it dissipates, and away we go. Minus armor applied.
In the pit. Can he reach out and grab it? The range is decent. No, I can't quite, I don't think.
And Thompson will take the Aegis for himself. But here we go. Thug jumping in. The fissure comes out. There's that. They have a Reaper Scythe, but it's not enough quite yet. The shackle onto 2 heroes. Is that going to save him? False Promise keeping Skylark alive. He pops the mech, trying to get the meteor hammer off. Not able to do so. And here we go. The Reaper Scythe finally coming into play. It's not enough to take out Gork, but he'll fall shortly thereafter. It's a 1 for nothing. They're going to chase down this Shadow Demon. Disruption comes out, though. As the fight continues on the bottom side, is Thompson and company able to get a kill here. 2 for 1 with a buyback now on the Earthshaker. Pablo in a lot of trouble, gets the crush off. He'll try to sprint away. Madara notes Wraithking for 2 seconds. Thompson in the meantime, armlet toggling.
He bought
Still has
back
his Echo.
an Echo Slam Thompson, and he just solo killed him for like no HP.
Shiva's was applied. Eskil attempting to run out, but Madara, you have to think, will find this kill one way or the other. Disruption comes out, and the death of the Shadow Demon finally comes into play. A 3 for 2 with a buyback.
And they're not
done yet. Thompson still has Aegis, so I don't blame them. And has an Invis rune on top of the Shadow Blade. See if he can get this. All right. Well, Lara's in a lot of trouble. He's just going to get destroyed, actually. Okay. All right. The Meteor Hammer kill just adds insult to injury. Nice burst damage here from Thompson. Able to take out Wraithking, but that's just a reincarnation. That's the other reincarnation with the Aegis swap. Madara. Well, he gets off the Wraithfire Blast. Can they actually take out Tiny? It's pretty tanky right now. The Pit of Malice keeps him in place. That's a buyback onto Slaughter. I don't think he's going to get here in time as Tiny gets destroyed and the Illusion is starting to beat the crap out of Spartan. Look at the damage on this Illusion. He's literally going to die to the Illusion. Oh my god, the Crush comes in and finishes him off. That is absurd. Vengeful Spirit gets disrupted for now. Does she have a swap? No. So she will meet her maker. As the Fissure.
It's a fight that never ends.
MNT with the Enchant Totem. Niqua. He does have a blink dagger. We'll be fine.
Now.
Oh my god, that damage. Madara, you disgusting beast of a horse. Earthshaker taken out as well. I can't even keep track of how many people died.
Yeah, no, there's no way any fight recaps are going to be accurate this time. Oh, there's a Meteor Hammer as I'm blinded by my monitor.
Fortification doesn't last as long as a Meteor Hammer. It will still end up doing a little bit of damage. You have a double buyback now. Tiny and Shadow Demon. Dark Rift, will it be enough? Will they be able to get out in time? No! He dies just in time for No Rest to continue this pursuit as Madara now next on the list. No reincarnation for you, good sir. Thug gets off the Ghost Scepter, but that just buys time with the Shackle Shot. And the toss. Avalanche is available. Crush on top. This is going to be a dead Necrophos. A good turnaround here for No Rats. At the end of the day, it is an even game as far as net worth is concerned. I think we found the end of the fight, friend.
Roche may spawn in 5 minutes. That's how long this fight's been going on. This basically started when Roche ended.
LOL. That was nice little engagement there, I have to say. I like it.
Look at the net worth graph. It's just like up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And it's gonna just settle.
What's the hotkey for that?
I don't know what it is naturally, to be honest with you anymore.
Oh,
Mine's on
good.
4.
Okay, that's
I think
definitely
it's
not
like
the right.
It's one of the Fs.
I'm not hitting one of the Fs. I might pause the game. They used to have a little indicator up here. I don't know why they got rid of it. I can't remember these.
You can. Oh yeah, you're right.
keys?
They're all gone now. Sorry, buddy. I think it's like. Oh, here, I'll check.
Dude, that illusion, I cannot believe how ridiculous that is. Tiny's illusion is insane. And the sad thing is he doesn't get an assist for it. He gets Oracle down from full HP to about 5%, and then the Crush comes in and takes the kill. Of course, it was needed. The illusion did dissipate in time.
Oh, it actually doesn't have the hotkeys listed anymore. It's either try F4 or F5. Just don't hit F9. That's the pause button.
F4 did nothing. F5,
F5.
is that? No.
What about F6?
Oh, God, now you're getting so close. Okay, there we go. Net worth. Yep,
There
it's
you
up
go.
and
We
down.
got
You're
it,
right. 5 minutes later, figured it out. What if I rebound my pause to F5 by accident? That would have been a disaster.
It's your tournament.
I don't want to pull a Phenol, though, you know. But that's true. I can just say, hey, guys, next time, please pick Pangolier. I'll make sure he's in the next
This
pool.
this is a Pangolier service announcement.
Esco right now, level 13 on the Shadow Demon. Didn't take any talents yet. A little bit surprising. There's a 25% XP talent. Also 10 strength. It's actually really strong level 10. Huh. I guess he really wants to just level up these skills. Well, he's definitely not getting the XP talent.
What were we talking about, sorry?
Shadow Demon. I'm just surprised he didn't level anything up. BKB coming soon on Thompson. Can buy it right now and does so.
Been working on that for a while.
I mean, that basically counters the Meteor Hammer, so can't blame him. That item has been the bane of their existence.
They're going to smoke up behind Madara here. So he clears a wave and starts backing. So this is pretty sneaky, and Thompson not expecting it.
Oh, there's the Pit of Malice.
Where's the BKB?
Madara. Oh, yeah. Reaper Scythe. You see the static resistance come into play. Status resistance, that is. Shiva's is popped, though. The Crush onto Earthshake. He's in a lot of trouble. Nice false promise, keeping him alive. He gets the Echo Slam off as well. Shadow Demon's going to save himself thanks to the Disruption. Thug in a lot of trouble getting focus fired right now. Eskel attempting to run away. The Aghanim Scepter is picked up by Winter in the meantime. Looks like they'll finally get the kill. It's a 2-for-1 right now as the Pit of Malice is going to be on 2 heroes. Madara with that Radiance going to work. Still has his ult to work with. Does not have to worry about dying right now. And he will do so. That'll slow Pablo.
In his backpack.
Oh, is it? Oh,
So he didn't get the cooldown.
Niqua, please. Yeah, now it's useless. Now it's useless why it's in his backpack. Oh, I see a Meteor Hammer off cooldown. Friends. Oh! All right, that's a dead tower.
Oh.
And Madara, they should be able to get a Rax here, I would think. But Vengeful Spirit buys back. See if Mouse wants to play this disciplined or not. Okay, well, they're going to get the root. Oh, boy, we're going to jump in now.
By Pablo.
Yeah, Pablo creating some space here. Shackle will connect, but won't do a whole lot. As this... God damn it, I keep missing these illusion kills. That's fine. We have Meteor Hammer up in 8 seconds. Tiny is dead for 30, Slardar for 15. This, in all likelihood, will be... Oh, actually, they're going to get that and get out. They're going to swap them, trying to relocate, but it's just going to leave Spartan in the cold here. He'll be fine with this. Position 5 Oracle is okay to die.
Dude, Madara was on actually the next level there. He started moving towards the Venge because he saw that exact play being attempted. So he was like putting himself directly between the Venge and the Underlord, so there was no way he could be ditched.
Right.
Really smart. He did it like the last
move.
moment. He just started running right in between them.
Well, that gives Mouse Sports a little bit of room to breathe here. Their Wraith King is quite beefy now. Was he going for AC, I think? Yeah. So AC on its way. Another pause coming out, this time from Pablo.
The phones are off the hook today.
Yeah, I hear them. So yeah, Niqua, Maelstrom, Aghanim Scepter, Blink Daga. Any cool items coming through? The Vengeful Spirit, I'm always interested to see what item build they end up going with. But we've seen a lot of Shadow Blade. I've really hated it. This time around, not going for that. Going for the Dragonlance into BKB, and it looks like MKB is next. Interesting.
MKB. So we have the Radiance on our Wraith King. We didn't have a Necros Radiance this game, but he was able to kind of pick up the slack there. So fair enough. Makes sense. Attack speed's good. You have a lot of flat damage. God, those auras have just been slaying me though. They are so funny.
I keep forgetting it's a thing. Honestly, when I read the notes, it was one of my favorite changes because I thought it sounded super OP, and it's been kind of like underwhelming at times. But I still forget to look. It's definitely something I need to improve on. So how long does the illusion last? Let's see.
The Venge one has a duration.
6 seconds.
6 seconds.
Okay. What do you mean the Venge one?
Well, because the Shadow Demon one is...
oh, right.
It lasts until they respawn or until it's destroyed.
Yeah, but those are super easy to kill. Venges are...
Well, they're not that easy.
Untargetable.
200%? I don't know. Not like Disruption, where it's 300%. Those are super easy to kill by comparison. I mean, I want to see some Shadow Demon Soul Catcher Madara Wraith King illusion. That's what I want.
And then we can get Aghanim Scepter on Madara and make things even more confusing for everyone. At least they're green, though.
Whoa. Wait, hold on. What would happen if... Oh, yes. I'm too scared. I'm too scared to go down that rabbit hole. What if you made a Soul Catcher illusion of Wraith King while he had the Aghanims?
No, doesn't do anything.
It wouldn't work, right?
No. There's no way.
Making sure. I don't know. It's one of those kind of passive things.
Well, yeah, it's possible. It's never been tested, and it's a bug. That's definitely possible. I mean, we've been there before many a time. Let me tell you.
Before.
Skylark. So Rod of Atos has been there. I mean, this is an item that we kind of theory crafted a bit when Underlord first came out. We didn't really see it that much, but since the changes and when Underlord is picked, which is quite sparingly, I mean, it definitely makes sense. You get the double root, which means you can technically set up a Meteor Hammer for yourself now, my friend.
Ah, excellent.
So you Pit of Malice into Rod of Atos, and then by the time they're done being Rod of Atos, they will be Pit of Malice again, which means you can cast Meteor Hammer during that time. It's nice.
I think it's mostly so that he can Atos Nequel this game, too.
How dare you? It's for his Meteor Hammer, Trent.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fine. I'm just saying. I think that's the main target I'd be looking for. But they have a Slippery Slardar, too. Pablo's been very annoying. Gonna smoke up too.
Oh, they're gonna try to fight by this shrine. It might be dead by the time they make it here, though. Looks like Tops in the company. They want to find the Underlord to get the Avalanche up, but there's a false promise from the other side by Spartan, and the mech will keep him super healthy. And this initiation might be botched here. Reaper Scythe comes out. They're actually gonna finish off the Windrunner in style. Skylark still alive after all this, has his wand as well. Could try to get out with the Dark Rift, but not choosing to use it yet. They kind of want to continue to fight here. MNT on the backside still has Echo Slam to work with. Thompson has a tree, gets the Avalanche off. They're going to finish off the Wraith King, but that's just a reincarnation. Skylark's still alive some way, somehow. As there's the Echo Slam finally used. They're going to take out that Vengeful Spirit. As you see the illusion now doing some work against Thug at the moment. That Windrunner illusion. God, that is super annoying. Thompson attempting to get out now. Has Avalanche Toss combinations. Going to get stunned up, though. Is resigned to his death, but will take out someone on in the meantime. But it is a team wipe in favor of Mouse. After all of that, guess who's still alive? It is Skylark. Gracious.
Yeah, have you noticed the Oracle thing has not been working? You know how it was supposedly patched to fix it so you could tell if someone's going to live?
Yeah, I never can. Yeah,
it's not working anymore. It's supposed to be like a different thing if they're going to survive, but now it's all red even. He's lived like twice now where it's all red. Some sort of double heal is not being counted.
Yeah, but, I tested it out when they first came out. It was kind of confusing still. Here we have the value Meteor Hammer onto 2 towers, and GG comes out.
There you go. I think it might be HP regen because some people apparently were testing with Heart, and that was messing with it. And currently Underlord's at 79 HP regen. So
yeah, that's a lot. That's a lot of regen.
That's quite a bit of HP regen. Yeah.
Did he take the talent? Does he have a talent for that or something?
Yeah, it's a 30.
Pretty good. All right, that's game 1 in the books. That was quite an entertaining game. I have to say, Meteor Hammer wins over the Vengeful Spirit, who is now like 0-1,000,000 in this tournament. Don't pick Venge. If you guys are watching, do not pick Venge. You will not win the game.
Unless you're Navi.
But they're not in this tournament. They said no. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back with game 2 after this. After this short break, we shall return. Remember, play your own music. It's your stream, guys. Do whatever you want. Just don't be racist.